Smith's the deep back for the opening kick. With that kick, we're underway. Smith is tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable and I think play better. He should do well here today.
First down at the 30. Martin's got it on the handoff. It's Mario Williams who makes the stop. Here's our look at the Jets offense, starting with the offensive line. It's a bunch that knows how to control the line of scrimmage, which gives the quarterback the time to throw to give this team now one of the highest passing yardage totals we've seen in the NFL. Second and 6. Doug Martin carries the football. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
The Bills defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Get ready.
Third down and 8. Throws the pass. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. And so now they'll bring out Malone to punt. This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. Taylor's got his helmet on now as he comes to the huddle. Last week he did not have a single touchdown throw, and he's looking to change that today. First down at the 16. Riley's there to make the tackle. Here's the Bill just once. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. McCoy's going to secure the handoff. Breaks free, has some space to work with. Pryor's going to make the tackle.
McCoy's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down on the way. Here's the first snap after the big play. Handoff. Met by Wilkerson that time. And now here's the Jets defense. They never got to the quarterback once last week. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. McCoy, solo back set. McCoy is called on once again. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
McCoy's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Now 1st and 10. Gets it again. McCoy, take it down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Set up now at the 36. Second down, 4 to go. Ridley looking for a lane. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Stephen Ridley, a tough runner, a smart runner, and we saw both.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Press coverage all the way. First down at the 26. Ridley's tackled down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 1. To the outside, McCoy.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
First down at the 16. McCoy looking out wide.
McCoy's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Ridley in the backfield, single back set. Back to him. To the outside, Ridley. A game breaker. Touchdown. Phil, that's a terrific touchdown here late in the first, and they've now taken the lead.
Shoot, touchdowns are terrific no matter what time you get them, though, Jim. But, hey, late in the first, what a way to answer for that offense. That was a really sharp drive.
And the extra point is good. The Bills ready to kick it away. Smith's got it on the return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Jets offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know, the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
They'll run it here. Martin's brought down after picking up just a yard. Second down and 10. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open. And now we'll take a look at the Bills defense. They have not stopped the run all season long. When you can't stop the run, you can't win. Will it be different today? Can they find a way to win the battle at the line of scrimmage and slow down the rushing attack? The Jets will take the snap from the 30. Incomplete, and this is going to be a 3-and-out. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly, and this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time, and the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Jets defense couldn't stop the run that last series.
They couldn't, they're not very good at stopping the run anyway. And I listen, you got to change what you're doing on that side of the football. Leave it up to the coaches, make some different calls, and see if we get some different results.
Might be nice if somebody tried to make a tackle.
That usually works well in this game.
Second down. The Bills at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Taylor standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
It's way too early in a game like this, in this situation, to take a chance. Want to draw, throw a screen, maybe just a straight-ahead run, but don't turn over the football.
Now looking at third down. Taylor's going to take it from the gun. And he's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Tackled down at the 38-yard line. And a run back of about 3. The Jets offense coming out now, hoping to get something put together, but this has become a defensive battle so far, Phil, and a busy day for the punters.
Yeah, and it gets frustrating sometimes when you're playing these type of battles as a quarterback or as an offense. So you got to be careful, respect what the defense is doing, and try not to make a big mistake.
Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down.
Got to give the defense a...
That play is going to be challenged. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
So the challenge pays off. The referee overturns the play.
Yeah, good challenge by the coach that time, Jim. The evidence was clear. And always, I think when you're a head coach in the NFL, you better have a trusted friend up there to tell you, watch the TV, and let you know when the challenge. Good job by the head coach.
Touchdown, New York Jets. Marshall's caught his first touchdown of the season. And it looks like we'll be going into quarter number 2 with a tie game on our hands, partner.
Yeah, a tie game going into the second quarter. It looks like it's going to be an exciting day. And listen, that's what we always love up here, isn't it? We love exciting games that stay close. And this one has the looks of that.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. No return as this goes for a touchback. The Jets defense forced the 3-and-out the last series.
You know what they did? They went out there and whooped the offense. You know what I mean by whoop? That means you just dominate, and they did it.
And a flag is down.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense. The Bills will take the snap from the 25. Got the catch, one-handed. One-handed catches, Phil, are becoming a thing of art.
Well, they practice it now, Jim. I think as they're growing up, you see them practice it out on playgrounds when they're in practice, and they come out here in the game, and they just make it happen. That is really, truly an incredible one-handed catch.
We played a quarter, and it's the defenses that are shining. We're all tied up. Back after this.
Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back here to start quarter two. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
McCoy's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Two tight ends on the field here. The Bills will take the snap from the 45. McCoy taken down. Ends up picking up 7.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Advancing it now inside the 40. McCoy lines up in the backfield. 3rd and 2. McCoy's got it again. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. 1 quarter in the books, and the defense continues to shine.
Yeah, awesome first quarter for both defenses. I like what they're doing on their sides. They're taking some chances. Both coordinators had good game plans, and we can see they're working so far in this game.
An empty possession for the offense. Well, it was a long field goal attempt, but this time they're unable to come up with any points at all.
Yeah, and when you get in situations like this, everything has to be perfect. The snap, the hold, and the kick, and it wasn't, and that's why they missed a field goal.
The Jets take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
Martin's lined up as the single back. 2nd and 10. Martin's going to secure the football on the toss.
The Jets think they're doing a good job this time by running the football on 2nd down. And what do? They lose a couple yards. Now you have 3rd and long. You better be careful in this situation.
Loss of a couple that time. It'll be 3rd down.
Let's go. Fred, 38.
Going to be a 3 and out. I'll tell you what, it hasn't taken too long for both of these defenses to assert themselves. This already has the look of a game that's going to wind up being won in the trenches.
Well, we found out talking to both of these teams during the week, they're sick of all this offense in the NFL. Man, they wanted to come out and make a statement, and both teams have done that so far.
No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. The Bills head to the line. 2nd quarter of a tie game. The score's 7-7. The Bills will take the snap from the 40. McCoy. He's brought down at the 46. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and 3. The Bills now move the chains.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the 1st down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that 1st down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Corners formation here for the defense. 1st and 10. McCoy's handed the football coming out of the I formation. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
McCoy's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
2nd down coming up. Taylor's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Here's the give to LaShawn McCoy. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
McCoy's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Got drilled as he throws it. Second down after the incompletion. The Jets defense now is going to go nickel. Got the completion. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Nice catch by the rookie wide receiver, and how about that? His first receiving touchdown in the NFL. He is so talented, there is no doubt he's going to have a lot more.
It's good. The Jets are ready to return the kick. Smith's going to test the coverage here. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The defense comes back onto the field for this next series, and man, if they set the pace for this game so far, as their side has the lead.
Yeah, listen, I like what they're doing, and what's making this work is the fact that they just don't miss tackles. When they have an opportunity, they take the offensive player down.
First down at the 21. Martin has the reception. Picked up a couple that time.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now second down and 7.
Get ready. 295. 295.
From the gun. Knocked down as he fires it. On the way, third down. The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Brian Quick has the catch. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. All right, following the 2-minute warning, we've got a defense trying to maintain the lead as we head towards halftime. First down at the 48. And the flag is down. And intercepted. Tackles made.
Holding. Defense.
Here's the football resting at the 43. Taylor set. Empty backfield. From the shotgun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. That's his first reception today.
Jim Nantz, that was the old fly route. When we were kids, that's what they called it. See if you can fly by the defensive back. He did that time. Nice throw and catch.
First down at the 17. Stand.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like effort to every single play like that time. How about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
Taylor's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And he's thrown to the ground.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 4 on the play. All set up now at the 21. Playing press coverage to the outside. Taylor's back in shotgun formation. Under fire on that throw.
The Bills don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The kick is good. How important was it, Phil, to add another 3 to the lead before the intermission?
And you got to look at the team that's trailing right now. You got to go in at halftime and change what you're doing, because what you've been doing so far, it hasn't worked.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Jets offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
It's a 2 tight end formation. First down at the 20. Here's the handoff to Doug Martin. Brought down at the 26. Second down coming up. Martin lines up in the backfield. Decker's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The Jets are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Offense getting set now following the timeout. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Out of the shotgun formation. He'll throw it over the middle. Second down following that incompletion. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Looking across the middle. Quick with the catch. Ward's in on the tackle. First down following the long play. And it's complete over to Decker. The Jets call a timeout and are left now with only 1. Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone.
Let's go.
So first and goal to go. Martin. Brown's the one who brings him to the ground. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with him. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, second down. One more snap and halftime.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Second and goal from the 6. Touchdown, New York Jets. Decker's caught his first touchdown of the season. As we near halftime, that was a much-needed touchdown that suddenly gets this team mentally and even on the scoreboard right back into this game, Phil.
Changed everything, Jim, didn't it? I mean, it changed the fans, the way they're looking at the game, the coaches, the players. It's amazing. One play, and look what it did to this football game.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. He's got a chance to return this one. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Bills have impressed today with some of these deep passes. Taylor's arm is one of the best in the league.
Long passes down the field that are completed. It's still one of the prettiest plays in all of sports. It just looks majestic, and man, has he been sharp today.
Takes a knee. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Jets are down right now, but they have to feel like they're still in it. The Bills have been the better team, though, and will try to maintain the lead in the second half.
With this kick, the second half is underway. Watkins is going to start his return. They'll mark him at the 29. That return's good for about 15. The Bills offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
The Bills have turned it up a notch with their running game today, Phil. McCoy has been a consistent force on the ground.
Yeah, he's just a running back who never gives up. And when he runs, it's arms, elbows, everything is moving, and he is one tough running back to tackle.
Harris is all over the ball carrier. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
That's not a good job by the running back. Play the situation. It's second and short, get the first down. He makes a bad decision, gets tackled short. Now we got a tough third down coming up.
They bring in the extra tight end. 3rd and 3. Takes it again. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
McCoy's looking for a place to run the football that time to pick up the 3rd down and short, but nowhere to go. Offensive line gets dominated. Now it's 4th down.
And a touchback. The Jets heading back onto the field on offense. They scored on their last drive, Phil, and they did it with a blistering aerial attack.
Quarterback is hot. He is getting protected. Oh, man, what do you do now? I think if you're an offensive coordinator, it doesn't matter what you call. You know your guys are going to make it work. That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
The Jets have it at the 29. Toss play here to Martin. Gets away.
Jim's good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well. The Jets did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short, much easier to call those kind of plays.
Let's go. 188. 188.
Second and short. Toss to the outside. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Martin's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down at the 35. Here's the quick toss. The Jets get a first down.
The Jets just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Get ready.
First and 10. Again, they'll lean on him. Martin takes the hit and is brought down.
Martin's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Let's go.
Second and 9. They go screen with Martin. And the flag comes out. Martin takes the hit and is brought down.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Following the penalty, it sets up second down and 19.
Let's go.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The Jets snap it at the 31. Decker's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. That's 5 receptions on the day.
The Jets look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
They're going back up top. Catch made. Jets in for the score. Lane's caught his first touchdown of the season. And the lead is theirs now, just before we reach the fourth quarter. What a huge touchdown that could prove to be.
Yeah, we're getting to that point of the game where you're starting to think and you involve the strategy. How do you want to approach things on the defensive side? You want to start calling plays on the offensive side that eats up the clock. Those things are in play now.
The Bills set up for the kick return. They've just lost the lead, so need to try and respond. Scores 21-17. Watkins got a chance to return this one. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. It's somewhat surprising to see, but you look at the rushing totals, and this part of their game has become less effective as the game's gone on.
I think the running back is starting to tire a little bit as you watch him run. Just doesn't look as determined as he was early in the game.
First down at the 26. Watkins is going to pull in the bullet on his way. The 20, the 10. He's in for the touchdown, but hold on a minute. There's a flag down. There's a flag away from the football.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 42. And Rivas in on the tackle.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
Second down and 8. LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff.
Every quarterback hates a situation like this. You're down the football game, and you got third and long, but you must be thinking, don't turn it over. So don't force the situation by trying to throw one in there in tight coverage. If they're not open, throw it short.
Loss of 2 on that play. Third down and 10. Scans the field. The Bills will punt it. There is a flag out.
Offside. Defense. Still fourth down.
They're set to punt it away now. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Bills defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the number one key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call them out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call people out.
The Jets from the 32. Outside now on the toss.
Martin's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Get ready.
Second down and 9. The defender able to knock it away.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
One last play before the quarter ends. Third and 9. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Watkins going to make the fair catch this time. Welcome back. We're about to get back underway here in this one. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Catch made. He's tackled right at the 43.
The Bills did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Taylor's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Coming to the line at the 43. Second down and 10. And they get the sack.
A lot of things to look at if you're a quarterback in this league now, isn't it? You're looking at safeties, you look at linebackers, but you forget, hey, these corners can blitz. Good disguise, good timing, and a nice sack by the corner.
Taylor's got it in the gun. Going deep. And it's incomplete.
There's a fine line there when you're winning the football game. What do you do on the defensive side? Well, that time, the defensive coordinator stayed aggressive, and he forces a fourth down by the offense.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. Now, as we see the numbers, a lot of credit goes to the coaching staff for not giving up on the run game. It wasn't working early, but has paid off late.
Jim, you were right that time. The coaching staff, they've shown a lot of patience to stay with the run game. The offensive line, of course, they're playing better. They're tough, and now they're finally getting it done.
The Jets are up right now, and a big reason why is the offense is coming through. On the season, you see the numbers, and they're not great. But today, they certainly have been in the groove.
Jim, I'll just say this. Finally, all the hard work is paying off. It's starting to show on the field. Boy, but it has been one frustrating.
Pass is intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
Brown's able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
Taylor's alone in the backfield. The Bills snap it up at the 26. Got a big lane. Taylor's going to slide. That'll end the play.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time. The Bills, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first
over the line. Touchdown. Early in the fourth quarter, that touchdown gives them the lead as they have established right now the upper hand, Phil. How big was it?
There's nothing like having the upper hand on the other football team, is it, Jim? And it makes you feel good. It puts your mind at ease. And you've heard me say it many times. A relaxed athlete is the best athlete.
The point after try is in the books. The Jets looking for a big return and hoping to find a way to regain the lead. Scores 24-21. And he'll start his return. Spins out of the tackle. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line. That return's good for about 16. The Bills defense has to still be inspired about that interception they had last time out.
Absolutely. They had everything going for them, I think, in that play. They had pressure. Everybody was hustling to the football, and a good play on that errant throw by the quarterback.
First down at the 28. Great pass, great catch, great control.
The defense has a lead here in the fourth quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time.
Martin is in the backfield. 2nd and 9. Marshall's got it. Pass that had some heat. That's reception number 2 for him.
The Jets just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
This play set up by the long gainer. Out of the pocket. And the throw, it's incomplete.
Really good job that time by the quarterback. Nice. Get out of the pocket. Find some extra time to throw it. But look at the receivers. Well, look at the defenders all over the receivers down the field. There was nowhere to throw it.
The Jets with an empty backfield look here. 2nd and 10. Intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Bills offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. First down at the 41. McCoy up the middle. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
Taylor standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. It's a catch by Richardson. That's another reception. Give him 2. The Bills have been fantastic on offense today, and that's big for this team because the offense has struggled oftentimes this season.
Well, to say they've struggled oftentimes this season is a big understatement, Jim. They've been borderline awful, but maybe they have found something that's going to work for them and get them on the right path.
And it's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, good job that time by the defense. They stopped the offense on 3rd down. Now it's 4th down. They're down 1 possession, and they're giving the football back to their offense.
We're coming out of the 2-minute mark, and to have any chance at all, the defense has to make a play. All set to punt here. It picks up only a yard. They needed the ball back, and they got it off the punt. And now they need points, and they do have timeouts to work with here in the final 2 minutes.
Yeah, having those timeouts is everything. What do we always say? Use those timeouts in the first half. In the second half, protect them like they're gold. Give this offense and the coach credit. They saved a couple, and that's going to help them in this drive.
Should have had it, but they knocked it out.
Deckers really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
The Jets have turned into the cardiac kids. They won a tight one last week, but they trail in this one with time remaining. It's intercepted! That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception. Basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
The give out of the eyes. That's a timeout call. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
The Bills will take the snap from the 30. McCoy's taking the handoff. They immediately call for a timeout. From just inside the 30. Third and 7. Ridley's handed the football. That'll stop the clock with that timeout. The defense might be very useful. Now they're ready to go. puts it through the upright. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. And here's Doug Martin making his way onto the field. These are tense moments in this game as the offense desperately needs points on this very possession.
And don't go away from the run game in a situation like this. Trust me, I know what defensive linemen are thinking. Sack the quarterback. So the run, it's going to catch them by surprise, and it'll probably work. Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The Bills lined up in the nickel.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Takes it from the gun. To Marshall. Grabs it with one hand. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. From the gun. Marshall's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. That's reception number 4 for him. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. First and goal from the 3. And it's complete to Marshall. Touchdown as we near the end of this one. Marshall's role on that scoring drive cannot be overemphasized. What a performance by him, helping them get down the field.
Listen, he did his part on that drive. When they called his number, he came through with the catches.
The point after is good. So now as they get set for the kickoff, they pushed ahead, and with one more stand on defense, they can win the game. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. Harris is at the head of the defense here that has a chance to close this game out if they can come up with a critical stop right now.
A lot of talented players on this defense. We know that. They got some stars, actually. All you need is one of them to come through, make that play that's going to ice this game.
Taylor's going to take it from the gun. Brings it in. The Bills will need to get to about the 41 on this drive in order to bring a field goal into play.
Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to get the play off. Don't use the timeout here. Good clock management. Snap that football. It's always dangerous when your receiver's running the drag route and you throw it too far in front of him. You most likely are just going to lead him into trouble.
Second down and 10. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Bills will take the snap from the 40. Looking long. Almost intercepted. It's fourth down coming up, and of course they are going to go for it here.
Jim, no doubt they're going to go for it here on fourth down. What does the defense do? Do they play it conservative, or do they take a chance and really go after the offense to stop this fourth down play?
The Bills will take the snap from the 40. Looking at every option. Intercepted. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today.
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
Martin's tackled down after a gain of 2. The Bills stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. The Bills go with the dime formation here on defense. The Jets come out, jumbo package on the field. Second and 8. They'll go ground. And that's a gain of maybe 5. How about this game, Phil? What a big win it was.
It was something to be happy about. Go out, dominate. Awesome stuff.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.